Hey guys, it's Tim. Time for another daily rift. I'm going to be doing this one on my Demon Hunter. Yes, I have not played any classes since the latest patch came out besides my Demon Hunter. I am, as I said before, back in hardcore Demon Hunter mode. I have got to get that 6-piece Marauder bonus. I have dreams at night about that 6-piece bonus. Well, not really, but you get the idea. I really want it. And so I've pretty much just been playing my Demon Hunter, still have not gotten it. I need one more piece. I keep gambling the boots. Kadala, though, keeps just taking my blood shards and giving me nothing in return, like the monster, the cruel, cruel demon that she is. But regardless, they will show up. I know it. Maybe today is the day. I doubt it. Anyways, quick look at my build here. The normal multi-shot cluster arrow, wolf companion with my marauder set, preparation with punishment, smokescreen healing vapors. I'm using awareness. They beefed up this thing the last patch, much needed, and it is really good now. So that really helps with my toughness. And with this slot, I've pretty much been messing around with this one here. I've been using my 4-piece Natalia's set, and so this has been Reign of Vengeance in the past, but lately I've been kind of messing around with some different skills here. Right now I'm trying Vengeance with Personal Mortar. A lot of people like the Seethe rune because the Hatred regeneration, and then you can keep spamming Cluster Arrow, but I like the Personal Mortar one because it turns it all into fire damage and stuff like that, so I don't know, I kind of like it, but anyways, personal preference, right? But yeah, here's a quick rundown. I have switched. I broke my 4-piece Natalia's set because I'm not using Reign of Vengeance right now, and I'm using the Stone of Jordan. It's not the best one in the world, but it really helps me plow through these Torment 4 elite packs. I'm just doing Torment 4 for kind of the ease of it. It's relatively efficient and little risk of death, and the elites just die really easily. So I have also been doing Torment 5, and that's actually really quite easy too. I from time to time run into a couple of elite packs that combine to kill me, and so that's why I kind of moved down to Torment 4, just especially for the purposes of doing this video, because I'm going to be trying to talk while I'm doing it too, which can be kind of difficult for people such as myself. And anyways, let's go ahead and jump right into it. I did kind of want to chat about a couple things that happened. Well, one major thing that happened last night. If you missed it, with the Diablo 3 2-year anniversary, Blizzard did a series of streams last night. I think it was 4 sets of streams, or four streams. Sorry, not 4 sets of streams. But what they did, oh boy, here we go. What they did is they had like 2 people that were a part of like the development team. They had the community the community manager, and then they also had like a guest, kind of like a streamer or someone from the actual Diablo 3 community, like someone who runs like a third-party website or something like that. And they just they played Diablo for like an hour or so, and they just chatted about the game, things that are coming up, things that the developers had gone through to help create the game, stuff like that. There were several different sections. The ones that stick out, the ones that I remember, is there was a lore section. So you had 2 of the lead writers or whatever, and then you had a section about the art of Diablo and Diablo 3, and then the last one was with Josh Mosquera, the lead developer. I can never say his name correctly. I apologize. But here we go. Channeling Shrine. Endless smoke screen. I fear nothing. Anyways, back to what I was saying. The streams are really interesting. I in fact just got done watching them for a second time. Yes, that's how much of a nerd I am. I did watch them twice, and even the lore stuff. So that makes me a really big nerd, right? But really interesting. They talked a lot about some exciting changes that are coming up that I kind of wanted to talk about with you guys too. There were 2 really cool things. Number 1, ladders. Now by now everyone pretty much knows that ladders are coming. Ladders are real, and they talked a little bit more about some of the details. It sounds like they're still working out a lot of the details, but some of the basics. You'll have ladder, or ladder and seasons are kind of interchangeable right now. They always were with Diablo 2, so I'm just going to kind of refer to them as ladders and or seasons. But you're going to have like ladder characters and non-ladder characters. You will have ladder legendaries or season legendaries. And then once the season's over, those legendaries that you could only get in the season will be moved to the non-seasoned realm. So that's kind of cool. That was something that a lot of people really, really wanted. That's kind of a carryover of sorts from Diablo 2. So there's definitely incentive to play seasons, but you don't necessarily have to. I guess I didn't really understand when they said it, but I think possibly once the season is done, I think it would be cool if all of those items that had been season only were now, like you were able to continue to get them in the non-season once the season was done. I think that'd be cool. That would give people who do not want to participate in the season still the chance to get those items. So I think that could be kind of cool. I hope that's what they decide to do. I really do. I don't really want to see anyone excluded from getting certain items and stuff like that. I don't know, it kind of encourages a sort of a elitist attitude of sorts, like with those people that were lucky enough to get those items during the season. But I do also understand that they do want a sort of incentive for people to play seasons, and so I would not doubt it if there were more incentives beyond just the items for people to actually play. What's this? A treasure seeker? Come on, give me the Marauder boots. Oh. Ooh, kind of exciting today. I actually got my first legendary from a resplendent chest. How about that? Yay. But it wasn't very good. Anyways, the other exciting thing that is coming besides the seasons and ladders. Oh, and by the way, there will be hardcore and softcore or whatever normal seasons, and they will be separate, I guess. The other really exciting thing, I'm a bit more excited about this than I am the seasons, is tiered rifts. They talked a little bit more about tiered rifts, what they are, how they're going to work. In general, this is how they're going to work. You'll be going through a rift just like I'm going through now. When you get to the Rift Guardian, you'll kill the Rift Guardian, and there's a chance for him to drop a tiered rift key. You can use this tiered rift key to open up a tiered rift. And you'll go through the tiered rift. If you complete it within, a certain time frame, then you'll get the next tiered rift key. And this is going to lead to a more difficult or a more challenging rift, tiered rift. You'll go through that. If you complete that within a certain time frame, then you'll get another tiered rift key, and so on and so forth, until the rift just becomes too difficult for you to complete in the set time. Then you're done. This is really where most of the competitive play, I think, is going to come from, because you're going to be able to compare yourself to others in the same class, and it will be ranked. Apparently, you will be able to have like rankings of this is the person that this is like the demon hunter that has completed the Tears Rift the fastest, and whatnot. But you'll be able to compare with your friends. Oh, my buddy could only get down 7 tiered rift levels, but I'm at 12. I'm so much better than he is. I can make fun of him or something like that. But yeah, I don't know. I think that'll be kind of fun. I think a really cool thing is a lot of the developers and stuff last night talked about this, or a couple of them did. What they really want is they want us to be able to log in and basically ask ourselves, what do we want to do today? They don't want us to be tied down to like having to do one thing. Like, oh my god, I have to log into Diablo 3 and play rifts because that is the best and the only way to get the most legendaries. And so then because then it really starts to feel like a grind. But like with tiered rifts, it can be like like you save up some tiered rift fragments, and so if you don't want to go through and like just grind legendaries, or you don't want to go through and just grind rift fragments by doing bounties and stuff like that, you can say, you know what, tonight I'm going to try to beat my tiered rift record. Previously I was able to get down 5 tiered rifts. Tonight I'm going to get 6. And so all night long you just work hard at doing that and stuff. And then the next night, maybe you're burnt out on that. So then you go back to doing normal rifts, or you go to doing bounties, or you go do something else. So I think that's I think that's definitely a good goal for the developers to have. That's one that's going to help us play longer. So I'm excited for that. But I mean, really, in all honesty, regardless of what your thing is with this game, if you like the rifts, if you like the bounties, if you're looking forward to tiered rifts, or you're looking forward to hardcore, you're looking forward to ladders or something like that, it doesn't matter what you're really interested in. I think the most exciting thing that's really coming out of you know, the past several months of Reaper Souls, and also from like the streams last night, is Blizzard obviously is continuing to very actively add new cool things to the game. They are not done with Diablo, and that is the best thing that Diablo 3 has going for it. I really like the state of the game right now, but I'll get burned out. I'll get burned out on just what's in the game right now. And so they need to be continuing to add stuff if people are going to continue to stay interested long term. I mean, Diablo 2 was played a long time. I played that thing for years. And I would love to be able to play Diablo 3 for as long. I'd love for it to hold my interest as long as Diablo 2 did. So far, it's looking really good. And especially if they continue to work on stuff like they have been, adding tiered rifts, adding ladders, and continuing to add more cool stuff, and, you know, content patches and you know, whatnot. Continuing to beef up like some of the different sets. They did mention, by the way, that some of the sets they realize are kind of lackluster. And so they're going to be revising them. They're going to be, you know, changing them around to be a bit more enticing for people to farm up and use and stuff, and that's awesome. The worst thing for Diablo 3 is for the developers to be satisfied with where the game is, regardless of how awesome it is. As soon as they're satisfied with where it's at, the game's going to, you know, be dead in a short amount of time, I think. Just because it is a grind. The entire game is a grind. That's what the game is. It's a grindy game. And so there needs to be fun ways to grind in order for people to, you know, to really stay engaged and continue to play it long term. There are so many good games out there. So a game that is only purely a grind is going to definitely run its course. Definitely run its course in a rather short amount of time, I would bet. And so the fact that they are so actively adding things to the game and constantly revising things is awesome. Ooh, a legendary. Bracers. Let's see what they are. They are, oh, those things. Steady strikers, I think. But yeah, so I mean, that's why I'm excited about Diablo 3. That's why, if you have not gotten a chance to, I think you should go watch those streams. Twitch.tv/Diablo, I think is the link. But yeah, definitely check it out if you like the lore. There's a whole lore section. If you like the art of Diablo 3, there's a whole art section. And then there's just developer talk too. So that's really cool to like hear about what went into the making of this game that we all like so much. But anyways, guys, let's check out what Kadala is gonna leave me with. What terrible magical and magical and rare items she's gonna leave me with, and steal my blood shards. The monster. I don't know if I've ever found a pair of steady strikers that was going to be good enough to use. Okay, here we go. 88 rift fragments. Not gonna look. Okay, I'm out of fragments. Go figure. Go figure, Kadala. Well, it's okay, Tim. Keep your chin up. Tonight's the night. Tonight is the night you get the 6-piece Marauder. Okay, I'll stop talking to myself. Anyways, guys, thank you very much for watching. I'm streaming tonight, twitch.tv/IamTheMatrix. Feel free to stop by, chat with me about the streams if you got the chance to watch them. And, or just stop by and say hi, too. So, if you like the videos, be sure to use the thumbs up and subscribe. And I'm getting a lot of really positive feedback on doing these daily riffs, so I will definitely continue to do them. I think it's a really fun way to kind of chat about cool stuff that's happening. Let me know what you guys think too. Like, is there something about the game that you want me to maybe kind of talk about or something? Feel free to let me know. But anyways, have a good day and good night, and peace.